And I really thank you for the invitation from Halloween, and it's an honor to be with you. Good evening, everybody. I know it's 9 p.m. I hope my lecture will be like enhancing your immunity. My talk is today about boosting immunity through supplementation. What works and what doesn't? Do you think it does? Let's have a talk about what is immunity. Immunity or immune health refers to the body ability to defend itself against harmful microorganisms such as viruses, bacteria, and other pathogens. And we saw this live with the epidemic. The people that in the pandemic, the people who had good immunity, they took the regular diet what we had to give. But the people who had low immunity, they suffered. In the immune system, it's a complex network with of cell tissues and organs that works together to protect our body. It plays a very fundamental role in maintaining overall health. And to do that, we have to make sure that everything is there. The eating is good. The physical activity is good. Our calmness and stress, because this is the first enemy, by the way, is good. Our vitamins and probiotics are good. Getting enough sleep, you will not believe, it's affecting highly. As well, the importance of immune system and immune health in general, you will see that disease prevention. And when I say that, it prevents the common cold. It's a fighter. It protects you. It's the first soldier that takes out if I have a good immunity and makes all the symptoms look at ease. Wound healing. Whenever you have a wound, those healing, if you have a good immune system, it fights the potential infections and you will not become worse. Actually, the recovery will become better. Cancer surveillance. Most of the people who follow a good diet with a very good immune system with radiation and chemotherapy, they have a better results. The autoimmune disorder, usually a properly functioning immune system, it means it doesn't attack any of our body cells and tissues. And that means that our autoimmune system for the diseases is number one. Overall health being, that's for sure. When I have all that, prevention of diseases, wound healing, survival, then I have a good immune system. To do that, there is a link and a big link between our nutrition, our supplementation, and our immune system. How is that? Usually, our immune system relies on the nutrients that we take, whether it's through food or through supplementation. And for example, vitamin C, vitamin D, minerals such as zinc, which is very important, selenium now have a big talk about it. All antioxidants, they are essential for developing our immune system and the function of and the body defense mechanism, such as vitamin C, which promotes the production of the function and the function of the white BCs, which are essential for fighting the infection. Vitamin D, very crucial and very important. Whenever I have vitamin D, I have people who suffer from tiredness, weakness. They complain a lot to me that they are always, their mood is not good, their activity is not good. It enhances the pathogen fighting, affects the monocytes and the macrophages and reduce the inflammation so you feel better. Zinc, which help to regulate our immune response and reduce the severity of any common cold that we have. That's why as soon as I see my kids started the common cold, I tell them to take them in, as of course, male or female age group, they have to take what is recommended daily allowance for the zinc. Probiotics, well, I love them. I love probiotics. I describe them to everybody, obese, diabetic, cardiovascular, name it. Why is that? Because probiotics, they help my guts. Do you know that we are having in our body 100 trillion probiotic, good bacteria, which is more than the number of the whole population in the earth. Do you know that? So when we have a good probiotic, good gut from the probiotic, then we have a good fighter. Healthy gut microbiome is very crucial to overall immunity. Of course, echinacea is one of the herbs that, for example, I'm giving examples, one of the herbs that really reduce the risk of catching cold. And whenever people have common cold, they start having those herbs, and it's helpful. So what are the macronutrients and the micronutrients that I want to talk? I cannot talk about all the micronutrients and trace elements, but I will mention some to show you the importance of these miracles of nutrients. Macronutrients, we all know them: fat, proteins, and lipids. Micronutrients are the vitamins, minerals, and the phytochemicals. Well, the macronutrients, protein, we need it to help our immune system recognize and compact the pathogens, where we emphasize on having the highest biological value, for example, of protein from eggs. We can have the chicken, meat, fish, all the proteins that gives me and you the essential amino acids which are needed for your antibodies production. Carbohydrates, the main source of energy, and poor the carbohydrates, always guilty on weight management, or carbs, or diabetes, which is a fake. They are actually 2 to 3 hours out of our system. So what we have to do, we have to eat according what us, the clinical dietitians, prescribe to you. Why? Because carbs are needed to support your immune system. They give you the energy, and without them, your immune system will be low, because the primary energy comes from those carbs. Fats are the essential essential needs. Now, vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D, all are important, and I spoke about vitamin C and vitamin D. Vitamin C we find in the fruits and vegetables, mainly high citrus fruits, and the vitamin D, sun and milk and fish, and especially the fatty fish like mackerel or salmon. Vitamin E, which I emphasize, it's one of the highest antioxidants, protects our immune system from the damage caused by the free radicals, as well as now you can see that vitamin D is good for the skin and the glow. What about the vitamin A, which contributes in the normal function of our immune system by adding and helping the normal development of the white BCs, as which are all crucial for our immune system and regulation, which is always, we know, beta carotene find in the carrots. Have a carrot, it's really helpful, it's really healthy. Spinach, broccoli, all these have vitamin A. Vitamin B, which is pyridoxine as well, it's important. All the Bs actually, from B1 to B12, are all essential, and all of them are important for metabolism of the antibodies, for the molecules produced by the immune cells, for the formation of the new, like B12, for the formation of the new immune cells. B9, it plays a very important role, which is the folic acid. From even pre-pregnancy, thinking of pregnancy and the fetus, we are asking for to have the folic acid. Why? Because the function of immune system and the formation and the increase of the T lymphocytes needed to protect the body from the pathogens. Folic acids, it's very important, vitamins and supplements that are needed, and they are usually found in spinach, asparagus, peas, broccoli, and so many greenery, and as well as in meat. Zinc, which I have spoke about, that it is needed, but I put it here to show you which food you can find zinc. Usually you cannot have the exact need of recommended daily allowance. That's why we need supplementation, but you emphasize on having the meat as well as the dairy products. Going to iron, which is very important now, minerals. The iron is important for the immune system. We know iron means blood. Blood means healthy. Healthy means no anemia, no other problems. It's again needed for the T lymphocytes and needed to protect our body pathogens. Copper as well, it's a very good minerals that helps in the energy production. Do you know that? And simply having nuts daily, you can have your needed allowance from the copper, because we need it as a trace minerals, very minimal. So as much as I have one serving, which is a handful, then you have your needs of your copper. Selenium. Now, so many researches about selenium. My goodness, I can see every day as a research coming out of the importance of selenium. It's a key for our immune system. It helps our body and protect it from any kind of infection. Very important to have it. Again, but you need to have it as supplementation sometimes, because you cannot eat every day. Oysters or tuna or meat, I can't eat them, and I don't think you can eat them every day. So you make sure to have your supplementation when needed. Now, we finish the macronutrients, the vitamins, the minerals. We go to the fibers, which when you have a good gut, I need to have a good fibers. And fibers, it supports you. It's the we have the first line of soldiers, the vitamins and minerals. The second line exactly is the fiber, because it's the protection for your gut. It helps you, and it is very linked to your strong immune system, as well as the antioxidants, which comes from the phytonutrients, which are found in fruits and vegetables. Going to all of that without having enough hydration and good water, drinking according to each kilogram of your weight. For adults, you need 35 ml of water. And when you have enough water, enough hydration, I support my body to transfer all these vitamins inside my cells, because without enough water, I can't have that. And I will have dehydration. And dehydration is the first enemy for the health. So staying well hydrated is very vital to our immune system. Now, probiotic, which I have spoke about in a brief, but I will talk about it in further, which find in yogurt, kefir, which contain more probiotic. When we have a balanced gut microbiomes, it's essential for a strong immune system. But again, roughly we need 90 billion. To get that, we have to have it as supplementation and from food, because even if you have yogurt or kefir, for example, you don't get more than 30 billion. The 60 billions, maybe I need to have them from supplementation. The link between my good gut and the strong immune system, it's the gut, by the way, is the second axis. The first axis for our body is the brain. The other thinking axis is our stomach or our gut. So we have to have a healthy gut to think. Do you believe that? Yes, it does. When you're angry, you can't think. When you have an abdomen pain, you cannot think. You cannot even take a decision when you have colics. So imagine, when I have a good gut, my immune system is very healthy. Why is that? Because the immune system and the gut are closely working and connecting together. The gut is the home to a significant portion of my immune system, which refer to the gut, which is associated with the lymph nodes tissue. We call it the gut. And the gut helps to protect our bodies from what? From any kind of harmful pathogens. And those probiotics, they help to regulate my immune response and reduce my inflammation. Going to the healthy gut microbiome, which is essential for maintaining a strong responsive immune system. Also, it aids to develop the maturation of my immune cells. Imagine that. Making them, how? They make it more active. Identify if they have any kind of harmful invaders, and they just give the protection. They are very vital, preventing my autoimmune system response, where the immune system mistakenly attacked the body own tissues. Imagine when I am not well. So what should I consider? I should consider everybody. We always tell that you have to be tailoring the diet, tailoring the nutrients, tailoring the vitamins, tailoring your macronutrients. Everything should be tailored. Everything should be individualized to you according to your health and sex and age and all of that. Quality matters. You have to look, when you go for any kind of supplementation, to choose a respected brand after consulting your healthcare from your clinical dietitian or physician, with what is exactly with it should be a balanced diet, because I need fat for the fat soluble vitamins, I need water for the water soluble vitamins. So both together comes from a healthy balanced diet. Lifestyle, I have to have adequate sleep, because when you sleep your biological clock works better and you burn better. So we understand the link. Understanding the link between our supplementation and our immune system is very crucial. And by separating facts from myths, we can adopt evidence-based strategies from immune support and improve overall health. Now, examine, and this is a very important thing, we have to teach our patients to read the label, whether food or supplementation. Look into the ingredients, look into the dosage instruction, expiry date, company contact, because if you have any problem, you have to have a referral. If you don't have a company on that, that means this is not a respected company. Don't take it. Now, when we take the supplementation, we have to make sure that we are selecting a high quality supplementation. Purity is very important. Efficiency is very important. Safety is very important. And you have to look into a good manufacturing, and which is the GMPs, which are there usually with the logos on those supplementation. Consistency. When you have consistency, you will have the same quality and the same effectiveness till the last day. You finish the first bottle, you want to take the second bottle, it should have the same quality. Bioavailability, the same. High quality supplements are designed to be absorbed easily with no problems. Now, the pharmacist, which is most of you, and I welcome you again to this platform, they are the key. Because when I go to a pharmacy, you are the experts. Pharmacists are the medication experts. You have to tell me and explain to me the dose, the right dose, when to take it, what to take it. And patient education is very important. So you have to know about the product better than anybody else. You have to read it to explain to us what is needed to be done and what is needed to be avoided. Individualization is very important. If I come with my sister, my age is different. I'm younger, though I'm the eldest. So when we go together, each one of us have her own needs. So I have to make sure that I'm addressing the vitamins to each one separately according to their age and their needs. Follow-up, monitoring. It's nice to feel that when you prescribe and they have to come back, for example, for another set of medication, that they did take the medication accordingly. Preventive care, the pharmacist can provide the guidance for any measurements for immune health, such as vaccination or life modification. I will end with this case study to show you your role, how it is important to whatever I have just spoken about. Marie is 45 years old, female with hypothyroidism, and she doesn't go to the sun. She's most of the time at home. She doesn't like to be dark. She likes to want to stay in her white color. So she's always feeling tired. So what she have done, she visited the pharmacist, her neighbor, and she told him, I need a medication. He recommended first, which is very smart of him, that she have to do the vitamin test. And that's my first key to you. Guys, don't prescribe anything before asking your patient, did you have your blood tested? Yes. What are the results? Then you prescribe according to the deficiencies. This is one. So when she was tested, Marie found that her level was 15, which is very low. So he recommended to take the vitamin D supplementation dose according to the guidelines. After 3 months, she came back to the pharmacist, and her vitamin D was from 30 to 50. So that means the dose which he was requested or prescribed to her was the excellent dose. The pharmacist continued monitoring Marie till she reached to her level. By that, I end my talk in telling you that my outcomes, that I have to make sure that my